Hey guys, I'm actually really nervous about doing this and I'm not really sure why because I've done it a million times before. I've got lots of things to do today and I know it's not Friday, but for the purposes of this video, it's Friday! I wrote down the questions you want me to answer in case I forgot what they were. Name. My name is Russia, which is a weird name, but hey. What type of nerd am I? I'm not a nerd. Really. Like, really. I'm not a nerd. Yeah. Bella will tell you I am a nerd, but I'm not. Not a nerd. Not a nerd. My favourite nerdy memory. Well, I'm not a nerd, so I don't have a nerdy memory. The nerdiest memory I have is being called a nerd by you guys, I think. Not a nerd. Not a nerd. What is my quest? My quest is to get you guys to agree with me that I'm not a nerd. Because I'm really, really not. Really. How was I introduced to Harry Potter? It was actually my sister who introduced me, my older sister Lexi, whose room I may or may not be in at the moment. I remember we were at my grandma's house in Scotland, and she was reading this book. I don't know how she got hold of it, but it was the first Harry Potter book, and she read like the first 3 chapters or something, and she was really bored of it. And I remember her telling me how awful this book was and how nothing was happening and how it was one of the worst books she'd ever read. But then she finished it, and then she decided it was one of the best books she'd ever read, and then she read loads of the others, and then my parents got the audiobooks for me from the library, so I listened to the audiobooks, and to this day I don't think I've actually ever read all the books, which is terrible, but hey. Audiobooks easier, then take less time and less effort. And what house I'm in Gryffindor house, which is odd because when I actually joined the forums, Gryffindor was the one house I didn't want to be in. I'd have been in any other house apart from Gryffindor. Basically, I just really wanted to be in Slytherin, but they didn't put me there. I still maintain that I'm half Gryffindor and half Slytherin. Half Slytherin. But you can't be in 2 houses, so I stick to Gryffindor because Gryffindor's the best. Don't really know what else to say except to apologise that this video wasn't made on Friday, but that's because I left the house at 7 AM in the morning and didn't get back until midnight because my school was competing in a national dance competition, and I'm a member of the backstage team and we had set to build and competition, which, you know, we won because we're awesome. So I'm going to have to do it all again in May in the national final of the country. Yeah. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say, so I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye! Oh, and I'm blonde. Who noticed? I'm not a nerd. Really. Like, really. I'm not a nerd. Not a nerd. Not a nerd.